What's up, people? Jade up here giving a couple of quick thoughts on this last edition of Monday Night Raw, the first one after WrestleMania 27. And speaking of WrestleMania, if you guys are wondering where my WrestleMania review video is, if you haven't seen it already, well, it's uploaded on my other YouTube channel, youtube.com/jdubshow. I've included a link to that channel down in the description box. You can go ahead and click that link, jump over to that channel, subscribe to it if you haven't already, and check out my WrestleMania review video. Now on to this video in Monday Night Raw. The show started off with Triple H coming down to the ring. He cut a promo on the Undertaker and the events that occurred during their WrestleMania match last night, and he was basically talking about how he gave the Undertaker everything that he had, and the Undertaker still fought back after all of that, and he actually prevailed and defeated Triple H. And people were saying that the Undertaker, that was probably the last time we were going to see him in WWE, and Triple H said, of course, the Undertaker is going to be back, and whenever he comes back, I'll be waiting on him. And we have another Triple H versus the Undertaker face-off looming in the future. Who knows when that will happen? Who knows when the Undertaker will reappear in WWE? But now we're faced with the task of giving Triple H something to do now that he is finally back in WWE after almost a year off. So what is Triple H to do? Sheamus is put behind him. Undertaker is put off to the side. So what can Triple H do while he's in WWE now? I think that Triple H, WWE could really use him. I'm not ready for him to retire yet. I'm not, because that guy, when he's in that intense mode, like we saw that week before WrestleMania on Monday Night Raw, also at WrestleMania last night, when he's in that intense mode, he's one of the best in the business, and they could really use him as an asset to get some people over, and I'll be talking about that a little more in the video, but I have a couple of more things I need to talk about before I get on that subject. Raw, it had a couple of good matches. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton. I believe Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, they won that match. It was a pretty good tag team match. Also, we had Sheamus and Daniel Bryan for the United States Championship. I guess this is their consolation prize after they got bumped off of the main card for WrestleMania last night. So, congratulations to you guys. You get a United States Championship match on a weekly episode of Monday Night Raw. Really big accomplishment, but I digress. Sheamus ends up retaining his championship, and one of my favorite moments of Monday Night Raw came after the match where Cara, aka Mistico from Mexico, he comes down to the ring and he attacks Sheamus, and this guy is absolutely amazing. I've only seen a couple of seconds of him in action in WWE, but from that couple of seconds, I'm already 100% sold on this dude. I can't wait to see him running at 100% full capacity in WWE. I believe that he could be a great asset to them. I love when they bring in these guys with these varying in-ring styles, because we don't see styles like his, much in WWE, and I really wish him the best of luck and the best of success in WWE. I hope he does find that success. But yeah, about his in-ring style, it's just so seamless and effortless, and it seems so very fluid and smooth with his movements and things. So yeah, like I said, I can't wait to see him running at full capacity in WWE. This guy is definitely a sight to see. Keep your eyes on him. And I don't even know too much about him from down in Mexico, so this is just from what I've seen of him in WWE, and I've been getting rave reviews from people that are familiar with him from down in Mexico. But yeah, like I said, I can't wait to see what he accomplishes in WWE. Another one of my favorite moments on Monday Night Raw, The Miz in the ring with Stone Cold Steve Austin challenging him to a match. And speaking of The Miz, he got a great response from the crowd. It really looks like a lot of people are, warming up to The Miz finally after about 4 months. How much was it? 4 months? Yeah, 4 months as a champion. People are finally starting to warm up to The Miz, and it's great. And yeah, let me just put things into perspective for you guys. In just 24 hours, The Miz was in the ring with The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. How fucking awesome is that? That's absolutely amazing, and I'm telling you, The Miz is going places. I've been telling you for months that The Miz is going places, and I'm wondering what's the next step for him. Tonight, John Cena said he doesn't have any interest in facing The Miz again for the WWE Championship, and The Miz has already faced Randy Orton many times for the championship. So I wonder, what's the next chapter for The Miz? What is the next chapter? What's the next feud? Who is the next opponent for The Miz? And going back to what I was talking about earlier in this video, the perfect opponent for The Miz would be none other than Triple H. Triple H could really solidify The Miz's place in that upper echelon in WWE. He could, I bet the Miz and Triple H, a feud between those two could do wonders, and I would love to see that feud. And you guys know, like, if you watch my videos, you know I'm huge fans of both guys, and I don't know what I would do if I heard that Triple H and the Miz would be in a feud with each other. Like, that would be so fucking awesome, and that match is coming. I don't know when it's coming, but I know definitely it's somewhere in the future, and we really need to see that really soon. But yeah, another big thing from Monday Night Raw, we had a WrestleMania match announced already, like the match that everybody has been waiting for, and I guess we have to wait a little bit longer for it, actually like about a year longer. Not Triple H, I'm just still stuck on that Triple H versus Miz. Like, the thought is just captivating my mind. But yeah, it's John Cena versus The Rock, WrestleMania 28. This was kind of a bold decision by WWE to announce a WrestleMania main event a year in advance, and also it was kind of a weird move too, because I'm wondering, like, what was the purpose of this? And then I have to think, maybe this was their way of getting The Rock off TV, and this is basically like him saying, not goodbye, but basically him saying, see you later. And that later is a year later in WrestleMania. But so I hear some people saying, oh, how are they going to have the feud, go on for a year? This feud is not going to go on for a year. This is just the announcing of it. This feud probably won't pick up, until like months and months and months in the future. Like, we're not gonna get a whole year of build up between John Cena and The Rock. Like, that's just not gonna happen, or at least I think it's not gonna happen. But yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts on John Cena versus The Rock, WrestleMania 28. Would you have preferred WWE made this match at SummerSlam? Would you have preferred that they made the match already and not had us wait so long after the thing is already started up? So it's like they're gonna have to put it on pause and then bring it back, a couple of months before WrestleMania 28. Will it have the same magic that it does now? Who knows? But I'll be waiting to see. And a lot of topics that I did not talk about in this video, such as Michael Cole being back at the fucking announce table after he was supposed to get his ass whipped at WrestleMania, and Jim Ross returning to Monday Night Raw, also the new season of Tough Enough, and plus tons more topics I will be discussing on the sideshow this Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time on jdubshow.com. Make sure you guys are there for that. Hopefully you rated this video thumbs up. Share with me your comments on all of the stuff that I talked about in this video down in the description box, and also subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Peace. That's the peace sign. Damn, still thinking about that Triple H versus Miz.